Hey everyone, it's Kim Veda here, and I'm coming to you back again with my Ayurvedic herbal web series. And I've been talking about herbs that are immune boosting and also targeting the respiratory system. And the herb that I want to talk about today, actually, it's more than just an herb. It is Talisadi Churna or Churna. And what Churna literally means is blend or compound. This is a classical Ayurvedic compound that's been used for a very long time for all types of respiratory issues. The main herb that's in here is one known as Talisa. Talisa is Indian silver fir tree, and it grows all over the Himalayas. Its leaves are anti-inflammatory and also bronchodilatory, helping it to relax the lungs. It's also antibacterial, antiviral, and antimicrobial, making it very beneficial for helping with any kind of infections that might be present in the lungs. It is great for the common cold, helping to relieve symptoms of runny nose, sinus congestion, and it's antiviral as well, which I had already mentioned. And it's also good for bronchitis, for asthma, because it breaks down that mucus and relaxes the lungs. I will say it's a bit of a contraindication for high pitta with a pitta imbalance. What a pitta imbalance might look like is heartburn, hyperacidity, ulcerative colitis, mouth ulcers, skin eruptions. So if you're not experiencing anything like that, I myself am a high pitta prakriti, but I do just fine with this, assuming that I don't have an imbalance already. Indian silver fir is also great as an essential oil. I've used this before, and it's really stimulating and mood enhancing. And in diffuser, it's really quite lovely. I've tried that a couple times as well. What else do we have in here? We have pipali, which is Piper longum, that's long pepper. It grows all over India. It's a long peppercorn, about that size, and it has a direct effect on the respiratory channels, helping to relieve any kind of mucousy conditions. And it's also stimulating for our agni, our digestive fire, as well. It has a sweet post-digestive effect to it, which is known as vipaka, and because of this sweet post-digestive effect, it also has an effect on the reproductive channels as well, helping with infertility. It is less heating than black pepper and a little bit more tolerable for pitta, so it's a sweeter, more nourishing type of pepper. We also have black pepper in here, known as maricha. Black pepper is really great for promoting circulation, targets the respiratory channels, helps to also increase the digestion. It is a little bit more heating than the black pepper, but it also has a really great effect where it helps to increase the bioavailability, and that's the absorption rate of other herbs that are found with a blend. We also have cinnamon in here. Cinnamon is known as twak in Ayurveda. Twak literally means skin or bark. Just as the bark protects the tree, cinnamon really protects our intestines. This really targets the digestive system, and it does have an antifungal component to it and helps to balance intestinal flora. That's another great thing cinnamon does. It also has a direct effect on the lungs as well, helping to clear any kind of mucus that's present, cough, sinus congestion. It clears alveolum-baca kapha from the thorax region, and it helps to promote circulation of vata, just to keep the lungs open and clear. We also have ginger in here, which is dry ginger, known as shunti. There are two types of ginger, dry and fresh. Fresh is known as ardraka. It's less heating, a little bit better for pitta dosha. Also targets vata dosha, and specifically any kind of pain or inflammation in the joints. That's what fresh ginger is really good for. The dry ginger shunti, which is what is in the Talisadi Churna, is really good for breaking down any kind of excess kapha or mucus that's in the lungs, and also helping to promote digestion and healthy agni, or digestive fire, metabolism. We also have in here cardamom, or known as Ella, and cardamom is used in all kinds of Indian cooking and desserts, that's for sure. I love it in Srikhand. It's a saffron pudding with cardamom and sliced almonds. It's so good. But anyway, it's a soothing and cooling digestive aid. That's what cardamom is. And it also helps to relieve mucus. So it's cooling, soothing, mucus reducer. It doesn't aggravate pitta, and it's also used for as a mouth freshener, breath freshener, and helping to reduce symptoms of nausea. I went through a panchakarma a couple years ago and went through extreme nausea, and cardamom saved me. Really helped me a lot with the nausea I was experiencing. And the only other thing that we have in here is organic sugar cane. There is a little bit of sugar cane in here, which is really soothing and nourishing. So this is a blend that tastes really good, actually. But I would say if you are a diabetic, that would be something to be mindful of. This might not be the best blend for you. There are other blends out there that can help reduce the inflammation without the sugar. But the sugar is really great and nourishing in this blend. So that's it. That's Talisadi Churna. I hope that you learned a little something. We do have this available at Healing Elements Ayurveda. And as always, please reach out anytime you ever have any questions. Thanks, guys. Stay and be well. Namaste.